Hello everyone, and welcome to this, my latest Thomas & Friends DVD and Thomas & Friends Adventures toy collection update. And as you can see, I have a DVD and a Thomas toy. We have the newly released Danger at the Docks, which came out about a week or two ago. Sorry for the delayed upload, but there we are. We have things to be getting on with, don't we? And of course, the new Thomas & Friends Adventures toy, which is called Rainbow Thomas. Very original. And it says special edition at the top, explore and imagine. And at the back though it's kind of strange because it says rainbow design rather than Rainbow Thomas, but there we go. As you can see, the background is a slightly different design to the usual Thomas & Friends Adventures toys. I don't think that this is going to be the new background design for the future releases. I just think it's because it's sort of a rainbow colour effect on the back. I think that's just to keep with this special edition of Thomas here. So as you can see on the side, it's got a very nice rainbow colour effect, and it's got a very nice sort of metallic gloss to it. Very vibrant red outlines as well. And on the front you can see Thomas's little smiling face, always happy, isn't he? Unless he's not. And there's of course the new plastic couplings, and there's his side plates there with a sort of translucent red, and his wheels also translucent blue. And there's the top, again the striking red stripes there with the rainbow metallic effect. And the back, and underneath it just says Thomas. But what I think is interesting, now if I put this down and put it in focus, if I sort of shake it, can you see that the top of Thomas seems to shake a lot more than the bottom half? Can you see that? I think you can. Now, there was a discussion. I said that in the new series, Series 21, I'm not a massive fan of the sort of humanised movements that the engines and the characters make. It sort of makes them too humanised. It doesn't, it looks a little bit more like something that Pixar would do rather than Thomas and Friends. But someone said in the comments section, and it looks like they may very well be right, is that they've done that in the series so that they can sell toy merchandise that does the same thing, and then basically repackage and resell you all the engines and toys that you've already bought countless times and rebuy them again for this little gimmick. But there we are. So this is Thomas and Friends Adventures Rainbow Thomas. Like I said, I'm not a massive fan of this background either, but I do think it's a bit nicer than the current one that we've been used to with the Thomas and Friends Adventures. And the main event here is Danger at the Docks, with episodes taken from the new series, Series 21. And there is Carly, a new character to the series, another crane. And as you can see, this is the spine, Mattel rather than Hit Entertainment on the side. And on the back, we have Carly, Cranky, the Fat Controller, Cranky again with a porter, and Thomas. And interestingly, a character here. Now, this is a very big crane that, if you've been an avid fan of Thomas and Friends, you may be aware that this crane has appeared in Thomas since the very beginning. He didn't have a face, he never spoke, and he didn't really play much of a part of the... bit of a stutter there. Oh, just getting so excited. He didn't play much of a part in the series. Now, if you were a kid around the same time I was, you may remember a programme called Tugs, which Richard Cardona and David Mitten, who of course created Thomas and Friends for TV as director and producer, produced Tugs, which was basically about tugboats that did the same sort of things as Thomas did, but basically on the river. Now, there was a crane that you can see here, exactly the same as this, which they obviously took from the Thomas and Friends set and put it straight into the Tugs set. Why not recycle them? It's very good. It's the age of recycling. And basically, that character was called Big Mickey in Tugs. And what I love about it is this crane, with his little face now, he talks, he is called Big Mickey. That is a very nice touch. So it shows that the writers do know what they're talking about. They do know their background information, not just to Thomas and Friends, but Tugs as well. That's just a little bit of nonsensical trivia there for you. So here are the episodes. Let's get to the good bit. Cranky at the end of the line, new crane on the dock, stuck in gear, a most singular engine, springtime for diesel, and Den and Dart, which is a Series 19 episode, Den and Dart. which makes up the 25 of the 26 episodes on DVD before we get the complete collection. They could have just thrown in the last episode so we could have them all on DVD beforehand, but there we go, they want to make more money, don't they? And Philip's Number, the last episode on this DVD. And with the bonus features, we have Sing Along Song, Do It Right, which recalls when Fergus used to say that to Bill and Ben back in Series 7, long time ago that was. Sing-along song, trying song, learn with Thomas, listen to advice, learn with Thomas, responsibility, and then the Earl's Quiz and top 5 moments, repairs and rebuilds. So let's get this unpackaged fully. I did sort of partially unseal it, just so that I don't fiddle around with it and mess around with it too much on camera. So there is the out of focus DVD. Of course, right on cue, it reacts just when you don't want it to. There we go. Come on, let's get in focus now. Come on, focus. There we are. So we've already seen that. It's got the standard blue dual case and absolutely nothing inside other than the disc, which is nice. As long as it's got the disc, that's handy. So yeah, no advertisements, no booklets, no nothing. It's just a very basic packaging, this one. So this is the first DVD to be released, I believe, to feature all new episodes from Series 21, I think. What was my last DVD unboxing? Did that have Series 21 stories as well? It might have done. Oh, it's just been such a long time. But anyway, this is another one, if it isn't the first, to have... I'm pretty sure this is the first... I'm getting old. Anyway, so here it is. Danger at the Docks, the new Thomas DVD for 2018. That I'm certain of is the first Thomas DVD to be released in the UK in 2018. So there we go. There is the DVD. And there is the Thomas and Friends Adventures toy. Metallic Rainbow Thomas. And yeah, there we go. Sorry it's taken so long for me to get this video out, but there we go. And so don't forget, like, subscribe, share and comment, and I will see you folks on the next video. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye. Choo choo. Peep peep. Rit rit.